Hi, welcome to Craft Corner. I'm Shannon. Today we're going to be making roses, just in time for Valentine's Day on Sunday. So we have, right now, for my samples, I have a small and the large. I'm going to be using the large as a sample to show you how to do it a little easier. But the small ones come out perfect, really cute. So what you're going to be needing for this project is tissue paper, and you can use tissue paper to make the flowers themselves, or I have green tissue paper here that I'm using for my stems. It's just the basic full sheet, and I just cut a strip off. You can do it thin, thick. If you can tell, this one is thin, thick, medium. Doesn't matter, just needs to go around the pen. For this one, I'm using napkins. Most napkins are 2-ply, and so you'll be able to get more petals out of that. You're going to be needing a marker, a pen, scissors, and glue for this project. All right, so to get started, what we're going to be needing to do is get your napkin. If you want to do the small ones, all you have to do is fold it in half. And then in half again. And this way you get your petals just right, nice and small. And you can end up doing 4 pens out of 1 napkin for this. And what you'll do, you'll get your marker, and you're gonna draw kind of like what will look more like a balloon with a little tab on the end. Kind of like that. Okay, then you'll get your scissors, cut out inside the line, not on the outside, but just on the inside, so that way the black doesn't come out on your flower petals. For the large one, you'll do the same thing, except you'll just take the napkin itself, the way it is, and you will just make either a circle, oval, however you want to make your petals, and then give it a little neck. And this one you'll cut on the inside also. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. With this, I already cut some out, and since, like I said, their napkins are, most of them are 2-ply, you're going to want to separate them. There we go. And these will be your petals. So you'll get your pen, take off the cap. If it has a cap, you're not going to need it. And have a parent help you to take the end piece off. Like so. All right, so now to get started, you're going to take one of the petals. You want to put a little bit of glue on the bottom, on that little neck end piece. And you're going to kind of wrap this into a little roll. This is going to be the inside part of your rose. And just give it a pinch. This is going to get sticky and messy because you are using glue and thin layers of the napkin. All right, so after you get that one done, you're just going to get your next petal and put some glue very lightly. So if you can tell, I'm not putting very much on there at all. Then you're going to go halfway and then just roll it. And pinch the bottom tight. It could be really loose at the top. That's what will give your flower a little more openness to it. But you do want to pinch the bottom pretty good. All right, so now you'll just alternate while adding your petals. pinch at the bottom. See, now it's starting to make a nice little rose already. And just continue on. Just try to be as gentle as you can down here so that way it doesn't completely pull apart or tear on you. And then you can do some little adjustments if you need, if you're getting it a little too tight like I did. Okay, just a couple more. And we're more concerned about making sure this bottom part, once again, is nice and snug at the bottom and kind of loose a little on the top. Okay, I got 3 more petals to do. God, it's getting very sticky. My fingers are starting to stick pretty good down here at the bottom. And I'm getting really loose, so my petals are opening up a little more. And this one's going to be my last one for this. Get my fingers unstuck from there. All right. And there we go. We have a little rose. Now what you want to do, if the end of your rose is a little too long, and this one is just a bit, I'm going to cut off part of it because you want it to be able to fit in the end of your pen. So now just add a little glue. If you have a hot glue gun, have a parent put just a drop or 2 inside the end of the pen before you stick the rose in. There we go. And then you can just adjust it a little bit more if you need. Now that we got that part done, I'm going to add some glue up here. I'm going to get my green tissue paper and just wrap around. I'm going to go just a couple times around. And then you just add your glue down your pen all around. And then you just get your paper and start winding it around. After this part dries, usually you want to let it dry a couple of minutes before starting this part. That way you don't accidentally knock your flower off. Here we go. And you just wind your paper around. If you want to, at this time, you could even cut out a couple leaves, glue them on. I'm just going to add a little extra glue here just for assurance that it's going to stick and stay put. All right, and there you go. You have your rose pen. Makes a good gift for your mom, your grandma, anybody, even to keep it in your house so your little brother doesn't steal your pens. All right, so hopefully you had fun doing this craft. We would love to see pictures. You can send us pictures to our website at tauseyouth@tausgov.com or share it to our Facebook page. Hopefully we'll see your good crafts and see you next week. Enjoy!